Tilo the squirrel was a meticulous nut hoarder. Every autumn, she'd gather acorns and hazelnuts with a single-minded focus, her bushy tail twitching with nervous energy. This year, however, Tilo found herself drawn to a peculiar nut. Unlike its smooth, brown brethren, this one was bumpy and a vibrant shade of purple. Curiosity gnawed at Tilo, quite literally, considering her profession. She wrestled with herself. Should she stick to her usual stash, the tried-and-true browns that never disappointed? Or should she take a chance on this strange, alluring nut? Finally, Tilo's adventurous spirit won out. She snatched the purple nut, its weight surprisingly light for its size, and scurried back to her hollowed-out oak home. Nestled amongst the familiar browns, the purple nut stood out like a beacon. Tilo prodded it with her tiny paws, sniffing cautiously. It didn't smell bad, exactly, but there was a faint, sweet undertone that made her whiskers twitch. Finally, she took a nibble. The taste exploded in her mouth. Unlike the familiar, earthy flavor of acorns, this was a symphony of sweetness and spice. Tilo devoured it in seconds, her eyes wide with surprise. It was the most delicious thing she'd ever tasted. Suddenly, a wave of dizziness washed over her. Tilo stumbled, her vision blurring. Panic seized her. Had the nut been poisonous? Was this the end of Tilo the meticulous nut hoarder? Just as quickly as it started, the dizziness subsided. Tilo felt a strange sensation, a lightness in her step, a warmth spreading through her fur. She looked around, her tiny heart pounding. The world seemed sharper, the colors brighter. She felt happy, emboldened. Tilo peeked out of her hollow. The world outside was no longer a place of relentless nut gathering, but a playground of possibilities. She scampered up the oak with an agility she never knew she possessed, the wind whooshing past her ears. She chased butterflies with a newfound joy, their vibrant wings a kaleidoscope against the blue sky. As the sun began to set, Tilo curled up in her nest, exhausted but content. Maybe, she thought, a little adventure wasn't so bad after all. And who knew? Maybe there were more purple nuts out there, waiting to be discovered. From that day on, Tilo continued her meticulous nut-hoarding ways, but with a newfound zest for life. And whenever she came across another purple nut, her heart would skip a beat, a reminder of the day the strange little nut had shown her the sweetness of taking a chance.